says rotate device, and now it says rotate device. I really don't want to hold this the whole time. Hey, namaste. Who is out there? Let's see. I may restart this live, you guys, because hang on. It is, yeah, you know, then you're seeing the ceiling of my studio, which is probably not that attractive. Hey, namaste, guys. Let me see. It's so funny that I enjoy live when it is such a challenge. I think I'm actually, stay right there. I'm trying to sort of make the, okay, that's not going to work. It looks like this is going to be a short live because I'm going to have to hold this, and I really hate holding the phone. So namaste. You guys, I have a question. What do you want more of? And I'm asking because I just got back from my shamanic group, and I didn't get to film a video for you, but I really like to keep my promises. And my promise is to have a video for you out Wednesdays and weekends, right? So I'm like, I'm going live. So if you have any questions at this point, do ask them. But I have some questions for you. So I have some books here. I've got a little bit of my art and a piece. I don't know if you can see it. It's fairly recent. You see that deer up there? It's a deer. My cord isn't long enough. So that's why there's plastic on the walls a lot when I film, is because I don't want to damage the walls, of course. A lot of artists for YouTube, you'll see them like, their studio is actually like really fake. I say that because they'll have roses and candles, and I'm just telling you, most artists do not burn candles when they're painting for a variety of reasons, one being flammability. But anyway, so this is my studio. The plastic is on the wall to protect it. And generally when I film in the days, it's where I get the best light. Hey, namaste. Thank you for joining me. So I have a question for you as you're watching this live or most likely in the replay. Hello. Oh, hi, the Mommy Ritual. So the Mommy Ritual, do you have a question in terms of meditation or spirituality or esoterica? And I love the name of your channel. And feel free to type in a comment, and you know, folks can go check out your channel. You may know now how hard it is to sort of work on YouTube, but that's a separate thing. Anyway, you guys, I have a lot of books on chakras, so I want to ask you what you would like. And I'm going to give you a bunch of choices. If you'd like me to do a book review, chakras and other topics. So you ready? Okay, so healing mantras. This is Thomas Ashley Ferrand. Again, you guys, you can see I didn't just like get sent these books by the publisher. I'll tell you, some I have. But this is obviously a book I've had for a really long time. Do you want me to talk about books on mantras? Mantras are very powerful. Mantras are words of power. Don't get me started. I am a traditionalist because I do feel that if something has survived for thousands of years with positive regard and people saying it works, I respect that more than something that somebody just wrote on an online blog that they just made up. So these mantras are in Sanskrit, and which is a very spiritual language, a very powerful language, and one of the oldest languages still used for spiritual purposes, religious purposes, similar sort of the way we would think of Latin in the West. Okay, so do you want me to review some books on mantras, like this book, Healing Mantras, or Shakti mantras? So Shakti basically is almost translated as power, but in the East it is thought of as a feminine aspect. Hello. Hi, Mommy Ritual. Yeah, share actually in the comments, because that way other people will see it. Share about your channel. I would love that. Feel free to do that. So do you want to know more about mantras, these words of power? I can do a book review. So please tell me in the comments, or do you want me to maybe talk about specific mantras. Okay, so book review on different books. I probably will maybe do 2 or 3 in one video if that's what you want, or do you want me to share specific mantras for different purposes, and if so, for what purpose? Okay, so tell me that. Then, now this is a book I was actually given to review that I have not yet. As you guys know, I mentioned I'm going to be talking more about shamanism in the upcoming year. This is called The Book of Ceremony. It's by Sandra Ingerman. And so I am actually to review this book. Let me know if you're interested in that. And it's about how to have, you guys, simple ceremonies. She's just giving sort of guidelines to help you formulate your own. So what's beautiful about this book is it's not like super strict. I don't like books, and I don't think that way, that are like, you must do this and then do this and then do that. Because what that does, it's not only that that stifles your creativity, but I think it's more important to learn the principles of something. So this, she kind of helps you figure out how to do shamanic ceremony for a variety of purposes. So let me know if you want me to review this one. Okay, you got a couple more choices. More goddessy stuff. So this book, Invoke the Goddess. I don't think I reviewed this yet. Invoke the Goddess. Visualizations of Hindu, Greek, and Egyptian deities. And her name is Kala Trobe. And you know, my nickname is Kala, so I was like, oh, that's interesting when I bought the book. How do you let go of toxic energy? That's a great question. Okay, and Mommy Ritual says her channel is old. So a shout out, go check out Mommy Ritual. Mommy Ritual, you need to, do you have new videos up? Let us know. We'll go check them out and give you some love over there. How do you let go when, is it a relationship or a situation? Honestly, what's so funny about you asking this, to be real with you, yeah, let's see. Okay. Oh, thank you. Toxic energy when I know I'm ready. You know what? I would do a ceremony. Do a ceremony. Okay, so maybe I need to review this book. Check out this book, The Book of Ceremony by Sandra Ingerman. But do, you know, Queen Afua has, I believe, ceremonies in her book, in her classic book, which I don't have access to right this second because I'd have to go run off. But do a simple ritual. Do a simple ritual where you maybe just write down, the simplest is you write down what it is you're, and just visualize, see yourself letting go of it. And then you literally flush it down the toilet. Because again, symbolically, right? You're like, oh, you know you're letting go of stuff, and stuff that it's toxic isn't the word in that case, but it's symbolic. Your subconscious will get, oh yeah, she wants to do this. So I would do a simple ritual, honestly. I think rituals are empowering because they do affect the subconscious mind, right? Because you're taking action. Yeah. 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 Like seriously, all of our ancestors. This is why I always say all of our ancestors, because I really, my channel is for every woman. I say when to thrive past 45, up to and past 45, we're going to thrive. You're a wise woman at a certain stage in your life. So I want to share to younger women as well. But just from experience, all of our ancestors around the world, until we got to, you know, Western culture, maybe 200, 300 years ago, all of our ancestors had rituals they would do. Okay, that was normal. Everybody understood they would have rituals or a process of letting go of something, right? The healer, the medicine man, the whatever, the shaman in their culture would lead them off in a ritual. And what would a shaman do? What does a healer do? Hey, namaste, guys who are watching. Again, whatever your background, okay, they would then give the person who needs the healing something to do. Like they may go home and say, you know, throw these things out or burn these things and bury them, or every day say these words. Okay. So a modern person who, say, is very skeptical, not my people, but I'm just saying, they would say, oh, well, that's working just because it's psychological. So the healing is happening because psychologically the person believes, and then they take this action. So whether it's mystical or psychological, goddess, who asked this question of how to let go of toxic things, do a little ritual. And I know you can come up with a beautiful ritual. Maybe you do a ritual where you burn what you've written on a piece of paper, but then you wash your hands. You wash your hands, you pass your hands through some incense afterwards or some sage, and you bring the sage over your head and over your eyes and just say, I'm cleansing, I'm letting go. Again, it's your subconscious, right? You're telling your subconscious mind, again, whether you believe on a mystical level or the sort of modern psychological level, you're like, I'm letting go of this. I'm over this. Okay, so ritual is very powerful. So for those of you who just joined in, though, that was a question. The mommy channel, she's going to share her channel below. And I don't mind, especially in this live, share your channel. If you have a YouTube channel and you want folks to see it, go ahead, share it. So I'm sitting in my studio and I've got a lotus painting. Can you guys see that? And it's a deer, sort of deer energy. Okay, but my question for you is, what do you want me to review? I don't think I reviewed this book. Is amazing. I may have Wheels of Life by Anna Dea Judith. Get this book if you're interested in chakras. So do you want me to do that next for a review? Oh, okay, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you for starting a channel. Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting responses about the rituals. I don't want to put these books on the floor because I don't like to put any book really on the floor. So let me know though in the real comments, because this you guys may not show after I end it, but do you want me to do like on the goddess, review a book on creating ceremony for yourself, personal ceremony? For those of you just tuning in, these are what I showed, or I have a lot of books on mantras and have worked a lot with mantras over decades, okay? So I didn't just read one book. I'm sorry, but some of these YouTube people, I'm just saying, if you just read a book on something and you're sharing it and you say, I just read this and I'm sharing it and this is my journey, I think that's cool. But there are a lot of people who have a very superficial understanding and are sharing stuff. And now I'm not saying that I have the most expert in all of these, but I have been working with these practices and reading for like 20 something years. Okay, so I'm just saying. So Shakti mantras, which are mantras related to the divine feminine, Shakti, in the Vedic tradition, Ralph Smart talks about. He always says the Indus Valley. Check out Ralph's channel. He's putting out like 2 videos a day, which I think is a little crazy. But I'm just saying, not that he's crazy, but it's crazy that he can do that. But Shakti is the word for the divine feminine. They see it as a feminine energy. They believe that the masculine energy is actually the inert, sort of the base of everything. This is getting real cosmic, people. And that it's a feminine energy that activates the masculine energy, and then together. So the masculine and the feminine both are needed. And I love talking about this. This is kind of going off a little bit, but this is important for you spiritual folks who watch my channel to know. So the masculine and the feminine, it doesn't have to necessarily reside the masculine in just men and the feminine in just women. In fact, we all have within us the masculine and feminine. You have to have it in order just to, it's that duality is within all of us. So, a lot of times I'll say yang, which is like the masculine energy, and yin. It's basically dark and light, and not in any negative way. It's like that Tao symbol. I love to talk about that. It's the Taoist symbol that we've all seen, where there's that little dot of dark in the light, right? And there is a dot of light in the dark. Okay, so your final choices, people. Whoops. Okay, I'm knocking things over. Hold on. I love going live because I'm like nutty. Do you want me to review this one? Chakra Meditation. It's a nice book, especially good for beginners. Healing, chakra healing. I may have reviewed that one, you guys, and I'll put some links once the video is really uploaded and I'm not filming anymore. I'll upload some links. But I'm going to share with you guys one more thing, and this is A lot of you may not have an interest in this, but this is for the folks who are seriously into the esoteric and into the mystical. Okay, and it's hard for me to know. I'm trying to take this thing off. Most people, I'm not going to say beginner stages, but a lot of people are in some of the early stages of healing, and that's fine, right? I have a whole series on the chakras for beginners. Let me show you this book that I'm reading, guys. It's crazy. Do you see this? Do you see how thick this thing is? It's like insane. Okay, it's like 500 something pages. And this is by a woman called Benabel Wen. I believe she's Taiwanese. Check out her channel. She is the author of Holistic Tarot, which is a very, very popular book on tarot. Do you, any of you guys? Oh yeah, deep diver. Okay, I think a million people are deep divers. So yes, hi deep divers. He's got a lot of deep divers. He has worked really hard on his channel, you guys. I want to say he's been at it. I know it's at least 6 years, but I think it's 9 years, but that may be wrong. But it's at least 6 years. And yeah, so he's really cool. But the book that I am reading, so the Tao of Craft, Benabel Wen, and the subtitle is Food Talismans and Casting Sigils in the Eastern Esoteric Tradition. So I know this may not interest a lot of you, but again, this is the type of reading that I do, and then I'm able to share with you on my channel. To close, I just want to share with you guys that this Saturday, okay, I'm filming this on Wednesday. I think it's Saturday the 12th or 13th. Okay, I'm not going to be able to look that up. But you guys, if you want to do any ritual, this Saturday is going to be a very powerful time for the earth energy. We are in an earth year in the 5 element or 5 transition system. And you guys, that's the underpinnings of Feng Shui, of any sort of anything coming out of Asia that is mystical or spiritual is based on the 5 element theory. And so we're in an earth year. This Saturday is an earth day, is the day of the week. Saturday is the earth energy. And we're also, and this is the key, we're in a transition earth period right now. What I mean by that, in terms of the yearly calendar, you guys, earth represents always transition. So we're transitioning, where I am in the northern hemisphere, we're transitioning into winter. And so I want to say from about the 8th to the 23rd, I may be off by a day or so, but I think it's the 8th to the 23rd of October when I'm filming this, is considered an earth, also governed by earth elements. So why this is important to you, those of you watching now, it's just a few and that's fine, but most people watching in the replay, if you want to do anything to increase your prosperity, to, your money, new home, real estate, anything like that, do that spiritual work on this Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. Okay, trust me, it's just a really powerful window. It also, this whole time is a powerful time to work with your ancestors. So if you want to do anything with the ancestors, this is a very powerful period, not just in the Western tradition, but in other world traditions. This time of year is very powerful for work with connecting with your ancestors. Check out, I have an ancestor video. I'll put all of the stuff I've mentioned below. But again, this upcoming Saturday, for those of you who are watching live, is a powerful time if you want to do any sort of work. Thank you. Thank you, Mommy Ritual. Mommy Ritual, she says that it's the 12th. Because all of these elements of earth come together. And you guys, you wonder, like, why are some people more successful than others, or they do something and they just have more success, it goes more smoothly. Other people, seems like it should work and it doesn't work. A lot of that is tuning into, what Asians call the Tao, but really spirit, right? That cosmic energy, God, the divine, that is that, if you're like a scientist and you want to just call it like the unified field, you can tune into that. Okay. Yes. And the full moon is the 13th. Exactly. So I mean, to me, it almost always looks full like the day before. Okay, so that it's just a very powerful time. And I am so excited about it because I didn't know some of those overlaps, that we were in an earth year. So any sort of magical workings, I don't know how woo-woo or mystical you get. I don't know. I respect everybody's backgrounds, but I'm just telling you that it's a powerful time if you want to do something this Saturday, um, something mystical, whether it's just affirmations, whether it's visualization and a meditation of what you want your 2020 to be and the end of the year. But just know it's a very powerful time, and you want to align with those energies. As humans, we are between heaven and earth, right? We're a conduit. I just had this actually huge understanding, you guys. Like, you know how you write the letter I, right? There's a line at the top, a line at the bottom, and a straight line. I just really, really got and understood that is representation of really sort of, you have to represent the earth. So of course you'd put a line, a horizontal line. And how do you represent like heaven or, the sky above, right? Obviously it's limitless, but you'd put a line because that's just to indicate it. And then we, man and woman, we're that vertical between those two lines. So this I, right, we're between heaven and earth, between what most world traditions talk about Mother Earth, and the spirit is considered more that masculine energy or spirit energy, but earth is also spiritual. But they look upon the earth as like everything comes from the earth. So we're between those two energies, and if you can align yourself like the letter I know I'm getting kind of like, but you're following me, right? We're between that, and so this Saturday is just a really good day to do that alignment. So before I sign off, let me know in the comments, do you want me to review chakra books, shamanic books, or what else? Or mantra books? And or do you want me to actually just maybe share some mantras, sound them out so you can hear how they're pronounced and what they're good for? Like a prosperity mantra or something, or, you know, just you tell me, basically. Okay? So anyway, like I said, I promise. Oh, yeah, thank you, thank you. And yeah, your herb. Hi, full moon is the 13th. Yeah, share your channel in the actual comments. Like, go to the comments and please share with me. And folks see your channel. And believe me, that's like a little YouTube tactic I'm just sharing now for the YouTubers, okay? You comment, like, give the video a thumbs up. Most of my videos, you guys, it takes 3 hours. I was watching another really sweet, I can't think of her name. She started off saying her channel was for millennials, but she talks about Instagram now because she's really blown up talking about Instagram. And I think she also said she can only make 2 videos in a day because each video takes her 3 hours. So, and I think she just meant to film. Now, I mean, everything takes me 3 hours because if it took me 3 hours to film, honestly, I don't think I would do it. But so my point with that is it takes a lot of time, but I promise you 2 videos a week, and I really like to keep my promises. So if you have any questions, or like I said, tell me what you want from all those choices. Yep. Oh, shamanic books. All right. And so check out my ancestors video. Slightly controversial. But I want to do a follow-up on that video and be really honest with you guys. My teacher felt she's not really online. I'm going to just tell you. She's not really online, and she didn't kind of come up sharing stuff like that online. And she feels that sharing some of the, like even working with your ancestors, her fear is like, well, she said to me, Kala, if you're not there, if somebody has like basically any troubles or any problems with it, when you put it out online, you're not able to be there to help them. And so you guys, that's why I haven't put out another follow-up to the ancestors video, because I really wanted to share how to specifically journey to work with your ancestors. And like I said, my teacher, who I really respect, and I think you should respect your teachers too, whatever they're teaching you, approach them with respect. All traditions say that. That's very important. She just felt like if you put something out on YouTube and somebody follows your directions but has like a bad time with or something negative comes up, her thing is like, well, you're not there to help them. So, you know, so I'm kind of stuck then, like, okay, what can I share? So just so you know, that's why I have not put out another ancestors video. That video got, especially in the beginning, and I could feel it, like it got a lot of what we call velocity. A lot of people watched it in a short time, and I could feel there was an energy. A lot of us wanted to know more about how to connect with the ancestors. But as I said, I'm not clear on how to share it in a way that feels 100% safe. Okay, if that makes sense. And that has my teacher's approval. So, in terms of, you know, just a safe, easy way that you could do without somebody being there to help you. Typically, when you do this type of thing, you know, it's unlikely anything bad would happen, but she's afraid that, um, you know, if it's someone who maybe died in an untimely way and you connect with them, for example, that then you're going to be like, oh my God, you know, that it would freak people out. And so without anybody there to guide them, that they would be upset. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I really want to share more about the ancestors. I may just have to keep it to my own stories, not trying to like lead you through. So I just want to say, stay blessed. You are here on purpose. You're here for a reason. Leave me comments. Tell me what you want of the choices. Okay, you can't say you want a Porsche. Okay. I mean, you can want a Porsche, but I'm not going to be able to deliver that, all right? Or a Jaguar. I always like Jaguars, I just want to say. I don't think they're very fuel efficient, so I'll probably end up with a Prius. I don't really like Priuses. I don't like them, how they look. But anyway, much love and stay blessed, stay blissed, or stay blissed, stay blessed. And share what you want me to know in the comments. And if also, I would want to do maybe a Q&A. So if you have any questions about me, my practice, anything about chakras, that really helps me. Before I sign off, in fact, it was someone who was like, well, what postures would I do? Can you do something with yoga and the chakras? And I was like, oh my God. I didn't really want to do a lot of yoga videos because they're harder to film. You need a certain amount of space, obviously, and you know you want your space to be all clear, and my space is a little more cluttery. So, but it was from a viewer saying that I made that video. So ask me your questions. If I can make a video that addresses it, I will. All right? So much love. Stay blessed and sleep well. And I will talk to you soon. Where is Percy? Oh, yeah, no, Percy. Okay, so you're speaking. You're using your AI because it wrote. Where is Percy? He's in his box, and if I tried to show you, you would see my makeup, and you'd see like, hold on, Percy the cat is sitting in his little box. You guys, you know, if you're a crazy cat lady, you know how cats like boxes. So Percy has his own cart, we say in Jamaica, like his carton box. And I put a cloth in it, and he just sits there so he can watch me. Okay, so Percy, because he's not watching Percy, people are wondering where you are. Hold on, let's see if I can show you without you seeing my messy, hold on. You see what I do for you guys? Let's see. I'm actually unplugging my. So he is sitting, hold on, this is like so, okay. Percival, people were wondering like what you're doing. And so I told him you're in your box. Percival, I know, you know your name. So that's what he's doing. Not much of anything, which is what cats typically do, right? We should all be reborn as cats. Well, to a good home. Yeah, so Percival, and what's lovely about it is he sticks his head like over, so I folded it down because one side had to be lower so he could watch me, right? You know, keep an eye on what's going on. So he puts his little head like on the carton. I know. So you guys, also, if any of you need help with your channels or have any questions, I hit 5,000. I actually want to do a giveaway. I'm not going to give away like an iPhone. Okay, don't get crazy. No. I might give away like a book and some essential oils or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because I did hit 5,000 and I'm really happy. I'm really happy for my channel to hit 5,000. Believe me, there are channels that are like, I remember being stuck at I think at 300 and then maybe at 700. And so YouTube is a lot of work. If you have a YouTube channel and you truly want to grow it, then talk to me, but don't just talk to me like, oh, my channel sucks or something. If you're interested in growing your YouTube channel and you'd like some advice, then I do actually have a program where I'm doing that. So because it takes a lot of work, and I think also, especially for spiritual folks, it takes a lot of confidence. So right now I really like to work with healers and coaches who want to get on YouTube because they want to share their message, maybe a Reiki healer, or you have your own modality. There's so many people, you guys. The world needs the healers now. I'm sorry, football is great, but a football player making a certain amount, like millions and millions, and then somebody who like heals people, really helps them, makes barely enough money, that is not sustainable for the planet, okay, going forward. Plus the football players with the brain injury, okay, don't start me. You see, I can ramble and talk about a lot of different topics. So if you are a healer, coach, or something, and you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, get in touch. Because I have learned a lot. I've studied a lot about YouTube right now. Oh, you are? Oh, hey, can you hang on? I have a link. I'll put a link below. I'll get like $1.20. So don't order it yet. I'm serious. I'm serious. Did you already order it? My goodness gracious. Yeah. Did you order it? Okay, hang on. Oh, she's so sweet. Hang on. I don't think I even get $1.80. I'm serious. But Amazon affiliate. So I'll put a link below. So that means I have to hang up, go find it and post it. So give me about a half hour. But yeah, any of these books, like I said, maybe, but I do recommend the Tao of Craft. I do. If you're interested in specifically how to craft a sigil, but it's not the way everybody on YouTube is showing you, which is fine. It's a sort of simpler way. This is more like layers. She gives you this, like I said, this book, read it slowly. It's really, really good. It's something for your reference library if you're interested in that type of thing. And really learning the depth and the background. So yeah, I will give me a half hour and I will post a link to that. And I would appreciate that. Yeah, about the Tao of Craft. This one I definitely can recommend. And I probably will do a separate review. Oh gosh, you guys. I know I said I was going to hang up, but I told you I love to be live. One more book I want to show you. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this cover. Can you see that? So it's The Shaman's Guide to Power Animals. All right, let me go a little close. I just love the artwork on it. And gosh, you guys, I can't. Here, I'm going to try to show you. You're seeing all the craziness. My window's open. I'm going to try to show you what. Okay. So this has unusual animals. Like usually a book isn't going to have about working with a toucan. So here, I'm hoping you guys are seeing this because now I can't see. Zebra, sloth. Okay, if you get sloth as a power animal, you know what that means. Sheep, a robin, musk ox, mosquito, leech, jellyfish, jaguar, hedgehog. I don't know if you can see this. Like I said, grouse, elk. So if you want me to maybe review this book, let me know, okay? So here we're going to go up and we're going to go around. So yeah, that was the final one. So this is also a really lovely book because it gives a lot of like unusual animals, not just like deer and bee and, sort of when people think, I think of shamanic animals, they're like lion, She like you saw, she gives like mosquito. God forbid that's your power animal, but hey, mosquitoes are important too. So much love, guys. Bye-bye. And thanks for comments. Do give the video a thumbs up if you had a good time just watching. And I really do care what you think and what you would like to see on the channel within the scope of what I do. Like I can't talk about auto mechanics or, you know, how to fix your carburetor. No. Bye-bye. Stay blessed.